After an unforgettable first season under Arne Slot, Liverpool have done it. They are officially the Premier League champions. From thrilling comebacks to dominant performances, they've looked like champions the whole season. This video celebrates the journey of Arne Slot's men as they brought the title back to Anfield and are, without any shadow of a doubt, England's #1 club. Let's be honest, if football trophies were people, the Champions League would be that supermodel that shows up once in a while, turns heads, flirts with everyone, then ghosts you in the knockout rounds. Meanwhile, the Premier League, that's your full-time, high-maintenance spouse. Demands your attention 38 weekends a year, throws emotional tantrums on Boxing Day, and occasionally lets Burnley ruin your anniversary. So, why does Arne Slot, the calm, calculated tactician from the land of bikes, windmills and surprisingly good football, seem more invested in taming the Premier League beast than wooing the European siren? Simple. Slot isn't chasing a fling. He wanted the long game. The routine, the chaos, the glory that smells of rain-soaked stadiums and mid-table banana skins. And as wild as it sounds, he might just be onto something. Let's dive into why the Dutchman would rather rule the domestic jungle than gamble in Europe's casino of chaos. Let's start with the basics. The Premier League is a 38-game rollercoaster. One week you're thrashing Bournemouth 9-0, the next you're watching Burnley park not just the bus, but the entire National Express depot in front of goal. There's unpredictability, there's drama, and sometimes there's even goals from midfielders who haven't scored since the iPhone 6 was new. Slot, a methodical tactician, thrives in structure, but also in chaos. Unlike the Champions League, where 2 bad nights can send you back home faster than a tourist in Napoli who asks for pineapple on a pizza, the Premier League gives you space to build, to recover, to breathe. It's not just a test of brilliance, it's a test of resilience. There's also the small issue of money. Well, huge money. The Premier League's TV rights deal is basically football's version of winning the lottery. Every club, even the ones flirting with relegation, cashes in by just showing up and not completely embarrassing themselves on national TV. For Arne Slot, a man who squeezed every last drop of talent and efficiency out of Feyenoord's budget, managing in the Premier League is like going from ramen noodles to a full buffet. He finally has access to deeper financial wells, allowing him to build a squad over time, add depth, and still avoid giving the club accountant heart palpitations. Sure, the Champions League throws in a big payday if you go deep, but that's hit or miss. The Premier League, by contrast, is a steady banquet. Week in, week out, there's cash, competition, and credibility. Slot didn't just sign up for trophies, he signed up for sustainability. But hold on, before we continue, please support the channel by giving the video a like and smash that subscribe button too. It really helps us. Now, back to the video. Let's be honest, the Premier League is the most watched football league in the world, and yes, that includes your Uncle Gary, who insists on calling it soccer.
It's called soccer.
While mispronouncing Tottenham as Tootenham. Slot understands that winning the Premier League elevates your legacy in a way that even the Champions League title might not, especially if you're managing Real Madrid. In England, a domestic dominance is a badge of honour, a validation that you conquered the most competitive football jungle on earth. And if you do it while wearing a hoodie with a club crest on it, you'll be defied faster than you can say Fergie time. From a tactical standpoint, the Premier League is like an open-world RPG game for managers. You face everything, from Guardiola's positional play to Dyche's kick it long and pray school of football. Slot, known for his tactical nuance and adaptability, relishes this weekly challenge. It's like a masterclass where the tests are randomized and the examiners have flares. Now, contrast that with the Champions League. Sure, it has tactical depth, but it also has one-off knockout games, where a single VAR decision or a deflected own goal can crush your dreams harder than a Monday morning alarm. For someone building a project, this kind of randomness, it's like trying to build IKEA furniture without instructions and missing a few screws. Slot isn't just managing Liverpool, he's curating an experience, creating a philosophy. Legacy in the Premier League is built through consistency, culture, and dominance across years. Look at Klopp. He won 1 league title, and he's already got murals in the city and songs in the pubs. Slot isn't the type to chase a one-night stand with the Champions League trophy. He's here for the long-term relationship. He wants the anniversaries, the late-night tactical chats, the we've been through everything kind of vibe. The Premier League offers that canvas. Let's be real for just a second. The Champions League is a bit like the Met Gala of football. It's dazzling, expensive, and half the attendees don't even know why they're there. You can draw a powerhouse like Bayern Munich or end up in Moldova trying to play on a pitch that feels more like a potato field. Slot knows that winning the Champions League is magical, but it's also heavily reliant on moments. It's a theatre of the unpredictable. And yes, while that's poetic, Slot is more of a novelist. He wants arcs, development, character growth. He doesn't want to win by fluke, he wants to dominate through design. Let's not ignore the Klopp-shaped elephant in the room. Arne Slot isn't just filling big shoes, he's entered a cathedral Klopp helped build. Klopp didn't just win hearts with his gegenpressing, he did it by making Liverpool the team to fear in England. Slot likely values the Premier League because he's seen firsthand how much weight it carries at Liverpool. The fans chant louder for a league run than for a trip to Istanbul. The pub talk isn't remember that semi-final against Benfica, it's remember when we beat City on goal difference. Following that blueprint, it means making the league a priority. Win that and everything else falls into place. Here's a fun thought, ask any Manchester United fan about their favourite moment, and chances are, they won't say that quarter-final win over Porto. Nah, they'll beam about league titles, about the 99 treble run, but especially the Premier League dominance that turned Old Trafford into a fortress and Sir Alex into a legend. Because while Champions League victories are glittery highlights, the Ferguson era was built on consistent domestic brilliance. That's the kind of legacy Slot is eyeing. He's not chasing headlines, he's chasing history. Slot understands that the Premier League, it doesn't just offer trophies, it offers narrative. A full season of trials, triumphs, tactical tweaks, and title races that live in memory long after the confetti settles. It's not just about lifting the silverware, it's about building something people talk about for decades. The Champions League, well, it may crown kings, but the Premier League, that's where you build empires, footnotes included. Now, this isn't to say Slot doesn't care about the Champions League. Of course he does. Only a fool would ignore the allure of that iconic anthem echoing through a floodlit Anfield night. It's the theatre of dreams, the place where legends are born and memes are made. But when it comes down to where he places his chips, Slot's betting on consistency, depth and drama that unfolds over 10 months, not 10 days. And honestly, that's what makes him so perfect for the Premier League. So, why does Arne Slot value the Premier League over the Champions League? Because the Premier League is football's Everest, tall, treacherous, and not something you casually conquer with a Sherpa and a selfie stick. It's relentless, it's demanding, it throws tactical puzzles at you every week, often wrapped in rainy nights, stubborn mid-table defenses, and title rivals who won't blink first. This league doesn't just crown champions, it forges them in fire. Slot, with his calculated cool and penchant for footballing order, knows that the Premier League is the true test of managerial brilliance. It's not just about silverware, it's about endurance, evolution, and excellence spread across 38 matches, where one bad day can see you sliding from glory to gut-wrenching what-ifs. Sure, the Champions League is prestigious, glamorous, and wrapped in theme music that gives everyone goosebumps, but it's also chaotic. One red card, one VAR call, one rogue deflection, and you're out. It rewards moments. The Premier League, that rewards mastery. Slot, well, he gets that. He isn't just chasing fleeting glory, he's crafting a legacy. One built to adapting every curveball English football hurls at him. Whether it's a double pivot from Manchester City or a high press from Brentford, he welcomes the challenge. Because, at its heart, football is more than trophies, it's the story. And if the Champions League is Cannes, where a moment gets a standing ovation, the Premier League is Broadway, where night after night you prove your brilliance. Slot's not here for the gala, he's here for the grind. And there you have it. Why Arne Slot, the calm conductor of chaos, seems more interested in conquering the Premier League than chasing Champions League stardust. It's not about snubbing Europe's elite, it's about choosing the ultimate proving ground, where success isn't handed out in knockout stages, but earned every weekend, in stadiums that roar, rain, and rattle. Slot isn't just trying to win, he's trying to build a culture, a team, a legacy. And if that means braving stormy nights in Luton, tactical chess matches with Guardiola, or VAR drama that sends your blood pressure to the moon, so be it. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football insights with a twist of humor. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with Slot's priorities, or do you still believe Europe is where the real glory lies? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more awesome content. Either way, football's got stories, and we're here to tell them. Catch you in the next one.